I might need them later.
Not
Okay,
yet.
one. Oh, that's not the
Okay,
account.
why is there a Pokemon here?
That's wrong account, MB.
I did the exact same thing. I joined on my Pokemon account.
Oh, and I'm in the vault.
I
Oh,
bought
I'm
that
still
account.
in the.
Yeah, you'll be able to, once you
There we go.
respawn, you should respawn normally.
I bought a Pokemon account like 4 years ago, and then when the Minecraft account migration stuff happened, I lost access to it.
Which one?
And I was saying stuff, but my mic was muted on the OBS. So I was saying, oof, I'm starting the stream early because you, yes, you can come in and join the game. We have a small fill because, I mean, it's been a long time since I hosted a UHC. I figured it might be time to do it, but people are not used to seeing announcements in the Discord about this. So we've got a little bit of a small amount of players. Players of all skill levels are welcome, but of course we have some skilled PvPers in here, like Fruit Logic and Jimmy Jags and Black Belt and Flame Orb are pretty good. Fel Umbra knows a thing or two, but of course Bacon can start the Highlander process for the Bacon name. But I'm going to be dividing everybody in 4 teams. I know too much, so I won't be playing, but it looks like we could have teams of 2 at the moment. In about, I'm going to check the Discord, see if there's anybody that is about to come in, but I'm going to undeafen and everyone's going to be there.
Yeah, can we host King of the Tree instead of this UHC?
Oh, King of the Tree, look. Oh, well, actually,
I wasn't even using
there's a whole royal family on the tree there. It's looking like we're probably going to do teams of 2. And try and rig that so we can have... I hope nobody has any objections about...
What are the vaults like?
The vaults is just a small room. There's nothing much happening there. It's just a spawn location.
Oh, we spawn in the Nether?
Yes,
Oh,
the entire UHC takes place in the Nether. Yeah. So what I will do is highly recommend the following: for reasons that should be obvious. In the vault, you're going to find some starter gear. This includes sapling and dirt. I recommend splitting the sapling and dirt among the members of the team so that not one person holds all of it and decides to die in lava or something.
I'm thinking
Because if you lose all the saplings or all the dirt, it's going to be difficult to get apples. It's very
Oh, yeah, I
easy
was
in the
gonna say,
nether
like,
to get
there's-
gold, but getting apples will require the saplings and the dirt blocks. So
You get up there.
Yeah, I was like, why do we? There's whole biomes with trees, but they don't have apples in the nether.
that's right. Though to be fair, you could find like golden apples, but not
Oh, like
straight up
Bastion or
apples.
something.
It's possible to make enchantments. I don't see it as likely, but it is
No, I
possible.
don't think you can. You can't.
No, no,
Because
you can.
it's lapis.
You can.
Oh, is it because
Jump out.
cut clean's enabled?
Hmm?
Is it because that cut clean is enabled?
No, cut clean is not
Oh,
enabled.
right. Thank you.
Then
Oh, yeah, if there's
how
no
are you able to make
lapis, then,
enchants when there's no lapis?
I mean, you can make the table, but you can't use it if there's no lapis.
Yeah.
Isn't there supposed to be like cauldrons like around the nether?
Yes. Also, at every 200, there is a cauldron filled with water. So there's a total of 4 of them. And that's because while very difficult potions are possible, while very difficult enchantments are possible, I mean, it would be. I don't think anybody can get an anvil. I don't think that.
It will take
You would
that
have to go
as
like,
Anvil's
get
more
a
possible
third amount
than
of iron.
enchantments.
Yeah. Well, because I say that because you can find iron in fortresses and especially in bastions, but you'd have to raid so many bastions to be actually able to make an anvil. That
Most bastions have quite a lot. They spawn with blocks, not regular ingots, so it's easier.
No, it's
Mhm.
gold though, isn't it?
there's gold blocks and there's a gold.
Well, they have iron blocks.
They can have iron
Ah,
blocks
okay.
and iron nuggets and iron ingots in the chest.
I've been in like.
Also,
3
keep
bastions.
put your fog on the nether.
How do you do that?
Like if you're an Optifine, you just put fog onto fancy.
Details, fog, fancy. Gotcha.
Because I remember like when packed because it was you can see the entire nether.
That's cheating.
Yeah, I remember like accidentally having it on once and Pat got pretty fussy about it, so I put it because like, I didn't even know because everyone because I just Optifine default because I play on the Minecraft server, so I just had it already on.
This guy keeps tripping me out.
Oh.
We have 9 people, teams of 2. Oh,
So who's the specking person?
It's me, only me, because unfortunately I can't play because I know too much.
So can we all agree
No.
to not use flues as street sniping to know where people are?
I think that goes without saying. Yes.
Really good.
hold on a second, I'm gonna use
Just
the
want to
rest
make
of
sure.
Oops. Well, all right, fine. And what was I doing? Oh yes.
You're adding people to teams, is that what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm stabbed. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're already going.
Well, the game is not won by the fearless; it's won by the feared.
What does that mean?
Take it as you will.
Did you just come up with that?
What?
Yo, you know who'd be cracked at this game mode?
Who?
Hollow Pinecone.
I knew you were gonna say that.
He'd be full diamond 30 minutes in somehow.
That guy's just a cheater.
Well, I wonder who's going to win this game.
You need to play more of it.
Ooh, that was almost a disaster.
We're
I
gonna
have
tell
to
everybody-
remember to not autofill all the names that start with F. Okay, let me see.
I remember there was a UHC server where people do /spec on, and if Cold Bacon was on the server, he would get put in spec because he's O and N in his name.
Yo.
What?
Yeah, that happened to Spongy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tragic.
Everyone with O and
Me
N
and
in the
Umbro?
name would
Let's
have
go.
it too.
Oh, that was during language, wasn't it, Jordan?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Fruit Floor is gonna be an awesome team.
I remember like digging through the console to figure out what happened.
We should just play
space.
Kaden.
What? Oh,
So like, what if we find 10 obsidian and a flint and steel in the Nether? We can't go to the overworld.
Oh, we're in the Nether.
yeah. No, there is no overworld. It hasn't been
Oh.
generated.
Oh
Okay,
man.
I'm back.
So you know, like when you try to go to the Nether in a game where no Nether has been generated.
Yeah.
That's how it is. But there's no.
The opposite.
Dang.
Can I not go to the end?
No, it's going to be very difficult.
So don't get believed, trolls. Got it.
All right, but what if we find an end portal?
In the Nether.
So what do the
I,
cauldrons do? Sorry.
They
Can I make
are-
an ace?
We can't take like cauldron. Like if I have like one, you know, if I find one cauldron,
I
I can't
assume
like,
like the
use the
teams
other
are
one.
meant to be balanced or something.
Yeah.
No, it's random.
what was the question about the cauldrons?
What do they do?
Like I can't like if I take one cauldron for my like I can't take another one. I can only have one.
Well,
The
there's no
water
reason
source?
to take them because if you break it, there's no water left.
Yeah, if you break the cauldron,
Can
yeah,
you
if you have
locate
crafted
water?
a water bucket, yes, but you can take the cauldron then, yes. But you know,
Okay, I
you
didn't
don't know
think of that.
necessarily that you're gonna find enough iron for a water bucket.
And you don't even. Why would you need a water bucket?
And like an iron pick.
My S key's breaking.
Oh, yeah.
I think I need
How do we
a
get? How do
keyboard.
we get stone?
Oh.
Ooh, congrats, Phil.
How? I'm still in spawn.
Yes. Well, because of the nature of the game mode, I have to teleport everyone. Like,
Oh. Okay.
One by one.
mm-hmm. Stop looking around, Phil.
So many cheaters online right
And what's your team?
Oh, you
Okay.
gotta close your eyes.
So I should put these diamonds away.
Yes, put the diamonds back.
How'd you get diamonds already? I'm confused.
now. Already?
That's a skill issue.
Yes.
That's my spec and do.
Oh, that was almost a
That's
big
my
mistake.
skill. That's my
What
skill.
Okay, so.
That is the creepiest noise I've ever heard.
But I didn't say anything yet.
Maybe the noise from the Minecraft.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the Nether makes it crazy.
Oh, Dom. Yeah, it's just a little bit too late to join there.
Wait, maybe wait, if someone get another player, then Dom maybe. You could teleport them or something.
Oh yeah, well, I did turn off the whitelist, so it's difficult to join the server.
Wait, you turned off the whitelist or turned
Yeah, I turned off the whitelist. Yeah.
Is there an available Nether Vault?
When you say Dom, I keep thinking of
Yeah.
Dom we know.
Yes, the world famous Dom, but it's not that one.
Not the Chumsy.
Who's Sporkle?
Oh, it's not
It's the
chat.
same way when you bring up when people say mop. What the?
I thought it was Chasmic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa. Where are
Cat,
you?
why are you?
What is that?
That's
Go.
a Doug Murgatroyd.
Yeah, that's me.
That was crazy.
No, I was just gonna be here to hear funny things from Fluce's butt. Just say
But
funny things.
as you
and
can
I'll-
see,
He's gonna
I'm struggling too much in order to be funny.
God damn.
Oh.
By the way, why do you make these things happen at a time that
I make them happen at the time where I'm available.
well, you
Makes
should make
sense.
them happen at a time where dog is available.
Well,
You know.
I'll ask
I think that's
Dog
good
if he
call,
wants to be a
honestly.
host, and then he can host.
Yes, that's true. I would definitely trust Dog to host competently.
Hello.
Ow!
Hello, who's that? New phone.
Well, I gotta tell him.
I think he probably knows.
Well, no, I'm not tapping out for that. Oh, gee. Okay, so how many new people we have here?
Just two.
There's Dom and then Sporkle.
Yes.
One cat is actually just here to troll.
Here to be annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Well, do you mind a challenge?
Sure.
Okay, because I have room for another team, but that team has an extra challenge on their hands.
Oh, great.
They
Oh,
wouldn't get a
God.
vault, wouldn't they?
Is it flus?
You have to team with Flues.
No,
It's a
again-
mentally taxing experience.
What?
Wait, Dom, you know Crackbox. That's awesome.
And we got another person typing as well.
Okay, this is more boring than I anticipated.
Well, of course it is. Cat, I'm busy.
Yeah, we haven't started.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
gonna be
wait.
funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I do know Crackbox, but how do you know Crackbox? How do you know him?
They send me cat pictures every day.
They send me cat pictures every day.
All right. I'm gonna unfreeze y'all, but don't start the game, okay?
Okay.
Because I need to see and what? Why is it? Why am I not unfreezing?
Oh, it's that. I was command block.
Why am I not being unfrozen?
Right.
Oh, okay. No. I'm so stupid.
Yeah, it's the best.
Let me guess.
Okay.
You tried to do it twice.
All right, and white list off. All right, so we can have the new players join the server.
What
Oh,
version is
great.
it?
It's 1.17.1.
Oh, okay. 1.70. Do not have an instance of that. So.
Let me put not my AIDS texture back on.
Good job, Fruit Logic.
Punch me back, punch me back. Okay, we're in.
Good job, Flame Wolf.
PvP is
Wow,
on.
this place is interesting.
These are doors?
Yeah. Don't leave your hovel yet, though.
Yeah,
Let me
don't
in?
don't
No.
don't no leaving the vault.
I'm not. I was punching them because I thought they were blocks.
Are we allowed to
No,
move
it's all
around the
blocks.
vault? Or we just have to stay perfectly still?
And don't put anything in your inventory yet, because I think when I start the game, it's going to wipe inventories. So I know there's barrels with stuff in the barrels. Put it back.
Could we get a hold of the IP?
It's
Yeah, that's me.
there's a channel down at the bottom where there's called game announcements. And I can't say the IP out loud because we're not crazy.
Yeah.
He's also streaming, so.
Yeah, we're streaming and stuff. Welcome, Sporkle.
Welcome.
Nice
I'm
man.
not in the Nether.
No.
I can't believe the website's owner shut up. That's huge.
I won. I escaped the Nether.
Is that the goal?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately not.
That'd be goofy. That'd be goofy, son. Write down Flame Wolf.
Congratulations. No starting the game.
Okay.
Because we're waiting for a teammate here. Is Dom? Wait.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm loading up.
Okay.
Yes, there we go. Hey, Black Belt, look at this.
Thank you for accommodating for us being fashionably late.
You can parkour in this place.
Well, it's gonna be a challenge for you guys. So.
Everyone's at me. I think my teammate is blind. He can't see me.
So for those not in the know, you're looking for the Nether Woods, of course, to create your tools, but also for Blackstone, because Blackstone from the basalt deltas lets you craft stone tools and even furnaces if needed.
With what coal?
There's wood. You can use wood.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
I swear I just heard someone put the sound on. Put like it. I heard the sound of someone putting on that armor.
You know what? Jimmy Jags has a great question.
The big hogs drop pork chop.
The big hogs drop pork chops. You can
Yeah,
craft mushrooms too. That's a classic.
Fine,
It's one
You need your
favorite.
teammate.
Eat your
I'd rather
teammate.
drink the mushroom soup than face those train hop.
You have
Going
saplings.
Apples.
You can't eat those.
No, but the saplings grow trees, and trees drop apples. Apples are nutritious. Just like the lack of insurance, it keeps the doctor away.
One of my viewers got a T-Pain Sprite ad as I opened a Sprite can. Huge.
The lack of insurance.
So what's the ETA, Dom?
I'm loading in.
1.17 takes forever to load.
Yeah, for some reason it makes my CPU spike whenever I load it. All the versions.
It's not optimized.
I gotta.
Yes, mine. Well.
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 Any blockers?
You're right.
I'll block what I read. I'll be honest.
Block what I read.
Block what I read.
Oh wait.
Okay, make sure all your inventories are clear. So you've put everything in the barrels before we start the game. The border will shrink, but it's gonna shrink, slowly.
I assume it starts like at 2,000 by 2,000. Like.
What else do we need to know? PvP actually is going to be 40 minutes in, not 20 minutes in.
PvP's on right now. Punch your teammate.
Yeah, PvP is on right now, but once I start the game, it's going to turn off. And I think I need to recolor the teams because we have a new one.
What's that from, Bacon?
That's from
Yeah. Like the pre-game on the Wii.
Yeah.
Oh,
Red.
Well, no, not on the
great.
Wii. It's on the it's the new one.
Oh,
Green,
That one's
gray.
great.
I haven't played either.
Oh no.
Green and blue and blue. Yeah, it's purple.
Okay, this should be different
yeah,
enough.
Things are absolutely easy to say.
Jimmy Jakes and Michael play MC impossible names.
That seems winning. Real.
And they're also winning.
Wait, Sporkle, can you like punch blocks?
I can, but I will not.
Well, like, can you just open the door real quick? Because I need to test my audio. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
All right. So, of course, I recommend, you can stay here. I suppose it's all good, but I'm going to go in a separate voice call, of course, for the spectating, because you don't want to hear me spoil everything to all teams at the same time. You can join one of the team channels at the bottom of the Discord, way down there. There's UHC team channels if you want to be just the two of you. But I don't, have any objections with being everyone in a one big call if you want. But of course, the risk is that you give a lot of intelligence to the other teams, right?
Anyone who leaves, we cross team on. Let's go, guys.
No.
If we all stay here, we all win together. We're all one big team.
True. Infinite allies. Test.
I hear you.
Yeah, same. Totally.
Yep.
Infinite allies.
Woohoo!
Just don't mind the blade going through your back.
4, 3.
Hello, welcome
Alright.
to Clubhouse
No,
UHC.
Here we
Are
go.
we going to a separate call?
I'm back.
We have nothing. Alright, I guess this.
Call Jimmy or
that's
staying
fine.
here.
Let's go to
Oh, this is a
separate call.
terrible spot.
We can go to a different call.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I take the dirt, you take the saplings.
Oh,
Are we
that's
going
just
to
gonna...
a separate call on, bro?
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. To 6.
Yeah, everybody's in.
This is a terrible one. I also hear magma cubes, but.
Yeah.
I hear a magma cube.
Don't I have
I'm gonna keep the barrels.
Okay. Well. Oof. Here we are. Streaming the Nether HC. It's me, see the chat. Hello, Keji and Arten and Mr. Cherry and Natasha and everyone who is watching the game. There's a small fill. We all already learned that some people are, they're starting out in certain locations. They've decided to plant their trees already. They could get wood right here. But if I don't know, can you punch bone blocks? Because you can get bone blocks and really bone meal your trees and get that grown real fast. So this team starts at a bit of a difficult area, though they do have a ruined nether portal right here with a chest that has some loot to help them started. But their closest source of stone actually is right over here. So it's a little bit difficult. Oh yeah. I forgot to... Oh, there you go. Let me turn on my spec info. It's been so long since I've done this. I keep forgetting how to do stuff. Oh my god, fell. Why? Oh god, flame orb to fruit logic. See, autocomplete puts flame orb instead of flues maker. Whew. Okay. Hey, Anders. Are there any teams streaming? I'm pretty sure Black Belt is streaming. I think he's streaming on Twitch. I think that's where he's streaming. Okay, so I take it that Fell actually fell in one of these little pools here and just got doomed. Doomed. So they found an area where they could get blackstone and they can get their tools started. This is a difficult process. Oh, we're getting back to the same team here. So Michael plays, has got the vault over there, and he's got a few trees that you can mine. Yeah, I don't know if they've checked this this monument right next to them. So what teams might not realize is that there's things in the vault that they might want to bring with them, including right under this grindstone. Well, first, that you want to take the grindstone with you. It's up to them to figure out if they want to, but the grindstone lets you disenchant any enchanted books that they find in the nether. That allows them to get a book in the nether, and with the book they can craft an enchantment table if they find obsidian in ruined portal chests, for example. That's a place where you can find obsidian. And they might find diamonds in fortresses and bastions and so on. So that could be all the tools they need to craft an enchantment table. And one of the barrels, this one, has stuff. Oh, so okay, they did raid the thing. So they already have 4 obsidian and 4 lapis. Oh, regen is on. Oh, okay. I believe regen is off now. You know, that was the grace period. You're here late, Llama. Well done. Well done. So in addition, yeah, as I was mentioning in the So the trick with these guys, well, pillaring up is your first option if you don't have anything else. What they might not realize is that if they find these mushrooms right here, these mushrooms act as repellents. So if you place them on the ground, the hog will run away. But if you don't have any of those, use your planks in order to parkour your way to safety. That's really your only option. Now this team is starting at 0-0, and they have the most difficult start of all. That's what happens when you're joining late. They're starting at 0-0. So that you think that might sound like an advantage, but it is not, because they don't have any basalt deltas close. They're going to have to travel in order to find blackstone. So they're only going to have wood tools for the foreseeable future. There's actually there's another way they could get different tools, and that way is right there. Or I think there's a bastion nearby in some of the in one of the directions at least, and that's the way they could get tools. Oh, there it is. Actually, yeah, there's the bastion right here. So the vault is made of blackstone, but it's unfortunately polished blackstone. So I don't think they can actually make tools out of the polished blackstone. It has to be the, you know, the cobbly blackstone. So black belt's hiding here. I don't think anyone... Oops. So yellow team, where did they start? What's their... Well, they're obviously in the Basalt Delta here. And they have a little... Yeah, okay, their vault was over here. They have a bit of a difficult vault, although the stuff to make the basic starter tools is close by, right next to the vault, in fact. They're going to have to do some bridging to get out of here. It's not nice. Bacon has decided to get hit by a piglin, and the piglin hurts a lot. That's the danger of the UHC. PvE is the most difficult thing to survive here. You know, oh my goodness, and Noah's already in a bastion, naked. Of course, if he finds, you know, the loot that is in here, well, you know, if he finds the loot, the rewards could be great. But it's very risky. He's got to use, yes, exactly. He's got to block himself in. By the way, he's not blocked in, right? The piglins can go right in. This is not blocked. He thinks he's blocked. He's not blocked in. But yeah, if you think the hogs hurt, these guys hurt a lot more. 2 hits and you're done. It's a very short UHC for you. So the best way of doing things is, yeah, exactly what Noah's doing here. So he got his stone tools. He's now got some armor. There could be blocks of gold in here as well, but this other chest right here, I think this one contains pork chops and stuff. I mean, that's food. Food is also an issue, of course. You want to... Usually the most easy source of food in the Nether is going to be the mushroom stew. You want some of that. All right, Jimmy Jags getting that bone meal. He has no doubt seen this bastion right here, which is filled with brutes. So no doubt he's seen it. Does he want to go now? Who know? Oh, well, actually, I just realized his teammate is already here. So Michael's like, I mean, here's the truth about the matter. The loot in these bastions is quite strong. So it's a high risk, high reward operation. So obviously, basically, brutes can 2-hit you, but the rewards are so high that you have to take the bastion on. You have to. That's really, you know, your key to survival is to brave it and hope things go well for you. Obviously, things might go terrible for you, but you gotta hope things go well. I'm soon gonna be tapping out right here to set a shrinking border command, which is going to add to the challenge. But Fell and Bacon are having a hard time. Dom and Sporkle right here are going to be on a long adventure to try and find stone tools. Hopefully, they're going to be resourceful enough to collect a lot of warped wood, because they're going to need a lot of it. So Fruit Logic also in a Bastion. So that's the third team with a Bastion here. This type of Bastion, I think, has a chest right here. Yeah, and well, there's more chests, but I think that's the Bastion, the similar type that Noah has been exploring. So some of the chests have like pork chops and stuff. Oh my goodness, their vault was right next to it, so no wonder they found it. That's no big surprise. They're gonna be and Noah took a lot of damage from a hoglin there, and he's learning that the hoglins really hurt quite a lot. Sporkle. All right. No wonder he's taking damage. So did he find? Well, he found stuff to smelt. Raw pork chops. Okay. You know, it's food. It's food. But I think, pro tip, use crafting tables as fuel. It does work. I think, like, planks are more efficient because, you know, one crafting table, which is made with 4 planks. The crafting table is basically like using logs as fuel instead of planks. 38 minutes of PvE. I mean, it's, you know, it's high risk, high reward. You got to be sure, I would say, that you want to have as many blocks as you possibly can. So, because if you crafting a shield here is not going to be likely. It is possible. Bastions, notably, have some iron in them. If you're willing to risk life and limb to get them, and you could get a shield, for example, which obviously becomes immediately a huge advantage. I think Noah has retreated, and Fruit Logic is taking over exploration. Though you can see by the bridges here that Noah has been down here. The chest that is of greatest importance is probably this one up here. That's the and this one, right? So those 2 chests, I think, have the highest loot, and they'd be the ones to go. The border will start shrinking in 5 minutes, provided I do the command correctly. I could mess things up horribly, which I wouldn't be surprised. And we've got a lot of looting happening here. There's an enchanted helmet. What else was in here? Oh, a golden apple, and they left it in the chest. They also have right here a block of iron. And here we have a Soul Speed 2 book. So there's a grindstone inside the vaults. If you pick that up, you can disenchant this, because you're not going to get an anvil to anvil this book. But if you disenchant this, and you're lucky enough to find diamonds and what do you need? Diamonds and obsidian, because there's rune portals and stuff like that. Oh, that is not going to go well for Alex. I think Alex is done. Oh, half a heart, really? Half a heart challenge accepted. Where's poor Alex? Ah, okay. Powder. Yeah, that lava hurts. Lava hurts. Oh yeah, digging. Yep. Yeah, basic mistake. Digging tunnels and but half a heart challenge is the kind of challenge you need. You know, you gotta get challenged, rise up, and at least give it a shot. Obviously, most of the time you're not gonna make it, but let me tell you from experience, when you drop down to half a heart and then you manage to live on. I can autofill names in my commands, but the difficulty is that I've already messed up once because it autofilled Flame Orb instead of Flusemaker. So I want to try and... Oh, and Sporkle is burning too. He has managed to stop burning. So obviously getting gold, as you can see here, getting gold is actually not that difficult. You get nuggets, of course, which is not, huge, but there's so many easily accessible, sources of gold nuggets. You can get a lot of gold, provided you find the wastes where you can get the bone meal, and bone meal some trees with the sapling. You can start getting apples, and then you can start healing up. So that part is actually fairly easy. But I could just have yeah, llama, yeah. I prefer randomly teleporting to people. So have Sporkle and Dom, who I don't think they've found Blackstone yet. Oh no, they do. They did find Blackstone. Here it is, right there. So let's see, how far away are they? They had to travel 200 blocks. That's not so bad. I was afraid that they might have to travel even more. And they have a fortress, of course. So now that they have tools, they have some food. Yes. So the challenge, yes, is that gold is pretty common. And because iron is so uncommon, you're probably going to make most of your armor out of gold. The absorption should be off. So let's see if Michael has absorption. Of course, the cute little ghasts are the perpetual challenge until they mysteriously despawn for no reason. So we have 3 Iron Men remaining. Llama, I'm an old man. It's a miracle I can type at all. Back in my day, Llama, you know, we didn't need to learn to type because we had a secretary that did it for us. You know, like the good old Mad Men days, a show that I never actually watched. Oh, right, I forgot to enable the world border, so let's do that yet. So, if I say 100, and it's going to be in 1 hour. More than 1 hour, but I need, 100 minutes. Is that not the correct shrinking? In seconds? The time is in seconds? Oh, shit. That would have been way too fast. So 100 times 60 seconds. How much is that? I need a calculator. Llama. Calculate for me. Calculate the command for me, Llama. I need a secretary. I don't think you can MLG with vines. That's not something I've tried. Though, you know, you can jump and catch yourself in the vines, and if you catch yourself in the vine, you're going to basically reset the amount of blocks that you're falling. So I should go with 6,000. Thank you, Kaji. Here we go. That's... Why is that an invalid... How? Why is that an invalid command? That's the vanilla command, is it not? Vanilla command. World borders. Oh, I needed to add set. Okay. There you go. Set 100, 6,000. If nuggets are nerfed, I was not aware of this. Pardon me for not showing you a team in action. Play more, getting... they're both... Everyone's having a tough time except Black Belt, who actually has a lot of experience with Nether UHCs. So I'm not really surprised that he has a little bit of a feather in his cap in that respect. Whoa. I mean, you're excellent at backseat driving, though, Llama. So, they did find. All right, so they're now the key for them is probably going to be to find bone meal. Oh, wait. I just realized that the 5th vault, I wasn't really prepared for a team to actually spawn there. So I might have left it empty of the stuff that is supposed to be there. Let me see something real quick. No saplings. No, so they didn't have the stuff. Okay. Is that worse? No, no. Spruce sapling 4. Okay, he got him. Okay. Hey Kendall, welcome to the stream. No, that was not the same team. That was the team of Jimmy Jegs and so on. Oh, and Michael decided to burn a little bit. Still alive. They've got they should have bone blocks nearby. This should be your cue to start getting some bone blocks and start getting some apples so you can start healing up, because these boys are in trouble. These boys are in trouble. By the way, so they're doing a lot of parkour, etc. If you use, if you make boats, you can go down to oh, and there goes Fell, who was actually one of the favorites going into this, and there goes Fell.
And it was just like
Fell.
it was flush with the floor.
See gold blocks there.
What was the strategy there, Fell?
Oh, I didn't see the staircase. It was flush with the floor. Like from where, like if you go through the perspective I was at, you can't see the stair. But if you,
I'm leaving.
no, you can do it. It's fine.
I don't want to die. There's somebody up there.
Well, here's all you have to do.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, he's wearing my head.
Yeah.
All right. You see the tree to the left of you?
Uh-huh.
How many blocks do you have?
That one? I have a lot.
Get on it.
Okay.
And just pillar from right there.
Pillar straight up?
Yeah, from right there. They brutes don't have any range, so they don't hit you. The guys, other guys will hurt you.
All right. Well, Fell.
Yeah.
This is about
Holy moly.
the only advice you should be able to give your teammate from the spirit world,
Yeah.
because any more would be spoiling. But
that's
here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna look at him. I'm gonna actually log off, and I'm just gonna explain to him how it goes. Because that way, it's not anything.
all right,
So what you want to do is
when you log back in, by the way, you're not going to be in spec mode, I think. Anyway, if you're not, I can put you back in. But
that's gonna be fun.
I see what
You'll see me falling off. Yeah, you just like always be on 2 blocks high.
I see exactly where you died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see that there's a staircase right there, and that's what got me. I didn't see it from my perspective. So you're gonna be on two blocks high, right? As long as you get it.
Like right here. Oh, and goodbye pick number.
Just go there. Try and go to the hole I went to, and just make a pathway there, and then just block off the chest. And then just try and get them there. Another thing you can do is like go back to where I hold in and dig up from below into the chest.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Just digging.
Hey, Flus, it's not that I can inspect her, it's that I can't even log in because the wireless is on.
GG.
Llama was hoping you'd fall, actually.
That's messed up. It's because Llama wanted my downfall.
Well, no, I think she was hoping he would fall just because his name is Fell.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, crossbow gap.
Perfect.
So much.
I'm surprised that they're not flipping out because chests are getting opened. They're like completely
they're very
chill.
dumb.
Yeah.
The wireless is on, so I can't log back in.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they're pretty dumb. The only ones you have to worry about is the
All right.
crossbow guys.
Go
And even
come back
then,
on.
it's not even-
Oh, goodbye, Fell.
Mhm.
Fell.
Yeah, yeah.
But I died.
I know the.
Yeah, but yeah, see that's what I should have done. Just been underground.
Oh, I
yeah,
see your.
that's-
I see your thing now. Where's the other one? Oh.
Oh, don't worry. It's...
I think this is enough loot for me.
Well, some people, you know, are satisfied with
bad
just
timing.
that amount of loot. I'm gonna leave their team call here.
Yeah, because literally from.
There you go. But of course, I'm gonna. Hopefully, I won't need to remind Fel not to spoil. Though, you know, general advice is good, but you know, you can't say, "Hey, this other team is coming," or what other, you know. So let me see. What other good loot? So there's a decent amount of golds. He's still got 1 dirt and 1 sapling. He probably could get more if he looted Fell's stuff. He's got a brand new crossbow now. That might be a big advantage because, I mean, you have to find the strings and stuff from fortresses.
No, you don't. You Striders drop a ton of string.
Oh, yes. Well, yeah, Striders do drop string. That's true. But, I mean, they can be annoying to go kill. And, well, unless you actually told him. There's a lot of players who...
I did before, yeah. We already hunted Striders. He has a fishing rod and everything.
Yeah. Oh, with a fishing rod, too. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes it... That's going to be... that makes it a lot easier. All right, how's Black Belt's doing good? Still no healing for Alex. That means that perhaps they didn't... they haven't found bone blocks yet?
Bone blocks are risky because of the lack of iron and shields.
No, yeah, but bone blocks let you bone meal your saplings, and you can get your apples and start healing up and stuff.
No, but the problem is that the only place you can find bone blocks are in bastions or in...
Oh, yeah, and yes.
Soul Sand Valley. Soul Sand Valley has skeletons.
Yes, yeah. I mean, yes. You want to look out for skeletons and stuff.
The best way to deal with that is going to any forest biome and getting the grass and the leaves and composting.
Oh, yeah. The wussy way.
Yes.
However, it does work. I mean, it flat out works.
I had a UHC where me and a partner were in the Nether just growing trees. We were both at half a heart.
I mean, there's some players to whom I would like to just tell them, you know, you don't take fall damage with boats.
Well, here's the thing. They can't make boats out of nether wood.
Oh, you can't? Well, yeah, but they can grow the other saplings. They're going to be, soon enough, they're going to have plenty of spruce.
Yes, but they have to do that first. They don't have any bone meal yet.
Yeah.
Black belt right now is composting.
So, wait. Why is Flame Orb and Fruit Logic so split up? I guess they're fine with being fully split up. Because I think that was the one team that made the mistake initially, I think. One took the saplings and the other took the dirt. So that's the one team that you probably shouldn't want to split up. That's entirely correct, Kendall. You don't actually have to be good to have fun playing Minecraft and playing UHC and stuff. To be fair, you know, UHC is first and foremost about challenging yourself, like any game. So that's step one. You're challenging yourself, whatever your level is. So in this game we have some strong PvPers, but a lot of them are not really used to the new Nether in terms of UHC. I think the only two who are truly experienced with Nether UHCs are Fell. You can say you can say hi, who died twice.
Yeah.
And Black Belt, who's our Iron Man.
That's the first time I've ever died in a Bastion, and I've rated Bastion in every UHC I've been in, where the Nether has been available.
I mean, yeah, you have to raid those Bastions. That's where all the good stuff is. You have to give it a shot.
A bad show. Black Belt, I don't think it has rated many Bastions. He loves to play it safe in our UHCs.
That's not. I suspected he would be a little bolder.
No, no. We have a joke in the Turtles where if it's at near the end of the game, we'll always assume Black Belt is underground.
Yes. Well, I mean, yeah, sometimes a Black Belt will definitely usually try to play to his strengths.
Yeah, and his strength is always, which I am always annoyed with, his strength is always PvP in that he will...
He'll melee rush and be pretty good at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the time, I could kill him if... What all usually happens was that I'm always in the nether, so I don't see PvP fight. So most of the time I come out to the overall with more gold than nether than apples, and he just kills me and gets
all the gold. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I tend to do in UHCs. That happens to me a lot. I call that pinata syndrome.
Yeah, it's led me to just start taking saplings to the nether.
Though to be fair, I don't get the gold from the nether. But we play in a setting where the potions are nerfed, and a lot about the nether is nerfed as well. So you don't get as much experience from quartz. Gold blocks, when you mine them, don't drop the full mine. It drops into usually an average of 3 gold ingots. And that's because we have some PvP, some highly skilled PvP players in the community as a whole, and we have to nerf them.
Yeah, I understand.
So yeah, there's rule like we can't make bookshelves for enchantments for that reason because you know.
They're already Turtle's already thinking of banning it because of what I've been doing recently.
yeah, because when you can take advantage of it, yep, it makes the game heavily lopsided.
Because even just getting power 2 right off the bat highly increases your chance of getting power 5 at the end.
Right, exactly. It makes it easier. Yeah, and fewer levels needed. So, yeah. That's why we. I mean, there was no choice. Because a lot of the meta of UHC players is still based around 1.7.
Yes.
where you'd lose a huge amount of levels per enchantments. You'd spend
You spend all of them. Yeah.
yes, and you were basically enchanting blind as well.
Mm.
And then when the enchanting became easier, then that became something that could be exploited by more efficient players, let's say. So Flame Orb is a rating at low health.
Yeah, last Turtle UHC we had, I found an ancient city randomly, so I was able to just get full set of bookshelves.
Oy.
And that's what led people say, maybe we should ban bookshelf. Especially with all the skulk being XP, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, when we update the servers here to Deep Dark, we're gonna have to nerf the what exactly is the block that drops the XP?
Skulk.
The skulk, yeah, exactly. The way we nerf not the lapis, but the quartz. For the same reason. Although to be fair, you could always say there's a risk with getting the warden involved when you hang around the ancient city. But
it's much though.
But if you're a player that's used to tackling ancient cities and you're not quite as scared anymore, and you kind of know how to tackle it, I think maybe the advantage would be a little too high.
Yeah, as long as you don't trigger the warden close enough, like you can summon him and have him around, but as long as he's not running at you, you can just keep mining random. We did a practice UHC yesterday for our 80th one, and I found that just staying 20 blocks from the warden and still mining skulk is enough.
Right.
There's also the thought of just nerfing enchanted apples as well, because of how prevalent they are in ancient cities.
Yeah. And that's enchanted golden apples are the reason, and how common they are in the new versions of Minecraft is the reason why we almost always have absorption turned off. That way, it's possible to counter an enchanted golden apple. It still gives 8 hearts of healing and the resistance and so on, but you don't get the absorption. So at least other players have a chance of surviving.
I had a complaint with that. I feel for the enchanted apple, that's right, but I don't think for the gold apple should be like that. I think the gold apple should still give you absorption.
Yeah, the problem is at the moment is that if you turn one absorption, it's all absorption. As far as at least as far as we know, we don't know how to turn one and not the other. I love that blue team is now traveling on Striders.
That's what we were hoping.
Yeah. And last time I did that with Pack Rat, I glitched into a block and wound up swimming in lava with a lot of loot. Okay, he's talking to you, Llama. All right. Llama's already corrupting Brodator. I wonder if that's.
Oh.
I'm not sure about the mob design for Striders though. I'm still.
I think they're fine. I think they're funny enough.
They're funny enough, but it. Like they don't have the same. It's like the new mobs that are introduced, like the frogs and the frogs, and they don't have the same level of detail,
I think it's the opposite. They have too much detail because you see a sheep and it's like, all right, that's like 4 colors. You look at a strider and see all the shading on it.
Let's see. Your teammate is out and about. He's fully armored up with some enchanted boots.
Oh, nice.
Got an axe, got the crossbow, got some arrows. What I wonder is, I don't think I'd love to see. But I don't think anybody... I don't think anybody really, took notice of what was in the vault that was available to them. So if I go, let's say... Oh, Sporkle's suffocating.
Oh, he walked into he was on the strider and walked into a block.
Yeah, that's the risk with mounts. So if we go visit one of the vaults here, a lot of the teams, I think, left the grindstone behind. Oh, this one. Okay, so blue team took the grindstone. The grindstone, unlike a pack rat nether UHC, the grindstone allows you to disenchant a book you might find in a bastion, and that would let you craft an enchantment table. There's also 2 red sand blocks in every vault. That means that, if you were to grab 2 of these red sand blocks and you were to find a second vault, you'd have a 3rd sand block that would allow you to craft bottles. And with the bottles and the nether wart, you'd be able to make 1 set of potions. Probably, I suppose, fire res. But that would be a lifesaver. Of course, you can get fire res from trading with piglins, so maybe that's easier, perhaps.
I think it would be.
But you have to, considering the fact that the gold nuggets are nerfed, there isn't as many gold nuggets that are produced as in vanilla. Then maybe it might be worth it. Maybe I made it a little too difficult. Oh, Michael plays is in a new vault. Oh. And with Jimmy Jags. Or did they come... No, they didn't come back to theirs because that would be... No, I think that is theirs. Yeah, that is the one where they started. Okay. With their portal right here. Are they... Okay, they decided to take the grindstone. But they're not taking the sand, and I suppose, probably I made the sand just a little too obscure. I just wanted it to be... Oh, but they did disenchant the book, so I think they're going to try and make the enchantment table. They just did.
Yep.
They did. Enchantment table crafted. And there's the lapis out here, so actually that might give them a leg up. They don't have the healing at the moment, but they're enchanting. I still don't see a team getting enough iron blocks from bastions to actually craft an anvil. And even if they could craft an anvil, I think it might be, if you had that much iron, you'd probably be better off using that to craft an iron chestplate instead of a gold chestplate. I think maybe the defensive value there would probably outweigh the power of the anvil. Though to be fair, it would be the ultimate brag to get a kill with an anvil in such a UHC. But also totally possible because there's so many layers of elevation in the turn that you might possibly get someone. Well, the blue team still exploring. It's they're the team least affected by the border shrinking, but I'll have to check that the border is sufficiently shrinking, or maybe I'm making it shrink way too slow.
It is a very slow border.
It is a slow border, but the meetup is in 1 hour still, so...
Yeah, I think Bacon was highly overestimated the border. Because he assumed it was faster paced, that's why he didn't raid the rest of the Bastion.
Yeah, well, I think he was kind of scared of the Bastion as well, but...
Hey, you can dig away from that border.
I think so. But he was, he saw you dying. I think that, that chilled him. Yeah. That has a chilling effect. He's more of a Reddit UHC player by and large, so he's not used to going to the Nether since most UHC hosts turn off the Nether entirely. So he's used to not having the Nether as an option.
Yeah, the Turtles UHC is a bit unique in that we keep it mostly vanilla.
Yeah. I'm all in favor of having the Nether, but sometimes the difficulty is that when you join games where they have a lot of players,
Yes.
the Nether slows you down, or you have problems with lag when a team or a player goes to the Nether and it freezes everybody up. So to maximize server performance, that's usually the reason why the Nether is turned off. But
yeah, we're lucky enough that one of our Turtles members has a beefy server, so we play it on that and we just preload both Nether and Overworld.
It's got to be pre-gens. But yeah, I'm in. If my preference is to have as many possible different strategies being available to the players, because if the players all have to do the exact same thing and they don't have like the the choice to try different things, even if at some point the meta comes to the conclusion that a certain method tends to be triumphs or yeah. I mean, if you go straight vanilla, the potions are extremely strong if you manage to brew strength 2. So that's why.
Even just healing.
Oh yeah, just the healing. Like for example, here it's not full vanilla. Ghasts drop gold ingots, not tears, so you can't make regen pots. But also similarly in the overworld, you can't grab oxide daisies. So yes, it limits the amount of different strategies, but there's some strategies that in pure vanilla are just a little too strong. But ideally, you want to balance out all the strategies so that, and have them, as many of them be, accessible to the players, because that way you can have fun watching the different perspectives of the various teams, at least those that are available. But I'm thinking of recorded UHCs, and you can see the different strategies and tactics they'll be hoping to use. Like one team goes to the Nether, and one team focuses on caving, and maybe another team could trade with villagers, perhaps.
There goes Sporkle.
Oh, yeah, Sporkle decided to play with the porks.
They probably mine gold.
Let me.
There it is. Well, now his teammate has an apple, so we'll see if it was a worthy sacrifice.
What happened, Sporkle?
I made a mistake. That's what happened.
Did you decide to mine gold in the wrong neighborhood?
I did. I attacked one in the wrong neighborhood.
Oh, you attacked them fully. Oh my goodness.
Full on attack.
Oh. Well, I wanted to just ask you, now that you are a ghost from the spirit world, to not give spoilers to your teammates.
Okay, I will.
I mean, you're allowed to stay with them, but I mean, you're not allowed to say that the other team is sneaking up on him right now.
Okay, I'll be a silent ghost.
All right, thank you. You can, if you want, join Fel and I in the other channel where we spectate. That's another option. But good luck, Dom.
Thank you.
You're gonna need some.
Yep, for sure.
All right, I am back. I did use Blackstone walls, yes, for the vaults. So just for that little, the added little challenge. I expect most players to die from PvE.
Yeah, that's usually how they go in.
Yeah.
Packs UHC.
Oh, Dom insisting on taking suffocation damage here.
You really have to worry about this strategy.
But that's actually what I like about the Nether UHC is bringing back the PvE danger, because a lot of the players here are experienced, and while they'll take some damage, or now and then they'll die to a creeper or to something. Most of the time, they're not going to be heavily challenged by the environment in the overworld, but forcing them to live out an entire UHC in the Nether is putting everyone against the wall here, and they're in survival mode. Everyone except Black Belt, who's still Iron Man, is low health. Well, okay, Dom still has a decent amount of health, but everyone else is low health.
Yeah.
And they have to try and figure out ways that they can, get back into this, survive at least another hour.
I'm noticing how Dom and I went right around the bastion.
Oh, yeah.
Fully unlooted bastion.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that can happen. I mean, the path is not always clear in the Nether, But yeah, you two had the worst starting location because the Blackstone was 200 blocks away. Essentially, you did find it, but that vault at 0-0 was just there for the 2 extra blocks of sand. So
sand.
So inside all the vaults were created with 2 blocks of sand in them. That's where the grindstone was. The grindstone was above a block of sand. But it's red sand, so you probably didn't notice immediately. But it was possible to make bottles with those. So the cauldron... But you have to find another vault. But that's what the vault at 0-0 was for. It wasn't really for a 5th team. But, with the 2 late players, like, well, I can add a team. And Jimmy Jegs just got blown up in my face by the ghast, and said ghast just despawned unceremoniously. They didn't like Michael didn't even get to avenge Jimmy there.
He also lost a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, I think the ghast exploded the stuff. Because there was a second fireball that came afterwards, and yeah, exploded the stuff. Now I think Michael is forced to try and get that bastion to make up for the loss here.
I think Dom sees our bastion. He's headed right towards it.
It could be. So you're thinking, because now PvP is on. You're thinking, well, Flame Orb is making the world's longest bridge.
That's what you have to do sometimes in Nether.
Mm-hmm. And Black Belt is making a long tunnel. Where's Alex?
Oh, he's been AFK for a while. He was probably in the restroom.
Where's she? Yeah, I suppose Alex. That's why Alex usually prefers to spectate.
The Nether is a bit more incentivized in the Turtles UHC since we don't have borders in the Nether.
Oh, so they found a cauldron here. Of course, they didn't pick up the sand, so I don't think they have an actual use for the the cauldron. They did get enough iron to make shields, so that's actually, I mean, they're not the only ones who had shields. I think Jimmy Jags had a shield, and that didn't help.
I wonder if anyone actually noticed the sand and picked it up.
I'm pretty sure nobody did.
I think Bacon picked it up, but he said, "Oh, it was just red sand."
With disgust and disappointment.
Yeah.
So Flame Orb and Fruit are next to the cauldron and like, well, this cauldron looks nice. I have no use for it.
the black candles look very nice.
Bacon's off to the races. Did he take a significant amount of damage?
No, Bacon has been at the same health for a while. He got hit by a pig.
A smooth criminal? No, oh, okay. So what do you think he's looking for? Because I would imagine at some point you just gotta, once you have a certain amount of gold, and he has some, he should be getting trees.
Oh no, he's trying to get more gold. I think. Yeah, I think he just pointed up trying to see the gold.
Yeah, okay. He only has 8 ingots, but So perhaps he wants more gold, and then he'll make some trees. Could be, could be. Did he make that bridge, or did another team make that bridge?
I believe that's a different team.
Yeah, it could be. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I think what he's doing is he's pointing to his stream saying like, look over there, there's a bridge.
That he's well. I mean, he's there. There is some gold that could be mined around here, but I don't see whose footsteps he'd be following in. They'd be long gone by now. It looks like, or is
No, it's probably the white team.
Yeah.
Since they started 0-0, didn't they?
Yeah, they're almost there.
So I do believe Bacon is just on the hunt.
Oh.
You're there.
Black belt, actually. Oh my God, black belt.
Alright.
How did that happen?
Listen, it's not a good showing for the turtles.
Yeah, I forgot to. Oh my God, a 1x1 hole.
Let's see if I can find his stuff. Oh, he was probably recording. Let's just go check his recording.
He was, I think it was streaming, I think.
Yeah, let's see. Alright, I can't just look up black belt because there's so many black belts.
Oh yeah, that many? I thought black belts were difficult to obtain.
No.
Let me go all the way back up to the general channel so I can ask what happened. One by one hole, huh?
1x1.
Wow.
And I never died at 1x1s as well.
I mean, the odds of actually falling in a 1x1. That doesn't happen very often. Like, do you know where it was? Because I wasn't spectating you at the time.
39, 348.
Meanwhile,
God, that sucks. I probably would have won the UHC.
Could be.
Ooh,
Or was it? It's 311.
Ooh, my God.
cleanse again.
All right. I'll get back to the spec channel.
Not a bloody ghast. I don't like those.
No, they just want to be your friend.
Yep,
Yeah.
right there. A 1x1 hole.
Dom is currently scaling the walls of the bastion.
All right. Oh my God. Yeah. So he was.
How did they not see him?
So there's the 1x1.
Oh, he made ladders.
So Black Belt was strip mining or tunneling through the Nether, and there was a 1-block hole that he fell in.
Oh.
Not just the 1-block hole he fell in. He dug that himself.
He dug it himself. Yeah, could be.
He's been doing the thing where he mines, makes a hole in the ground for lava, and then keeps mining.
I've never done that before. I played tons of Pack season. I've never had that happen.
Don't think you should be doing that. I think for that.
I mean, you should have blocks on your bar in principle. You're young and spry and have the reflexes to put the blocks in time.
I mean, just have them in your offhand. That way you can just right click.
For example, yes.
I mean, even then, I didn't even realize.
All
Let
right,
me check. And I didn't expect there to be a massive gaping hole right there.
And you know, it's not a good showing for either one of us. We put the turtles down.
Yep, right there.
Well, Michael is raiding a bastion. Is that the?
Oh, both of them.
Yep, it's completely invisible in my view.
Bastion.
Completely invisible in my view.
There's a block of iron in there, and a lot of arrows.
Like if you look at my screen right here, or if you look at my stream, Flues, you'll see exactly what happened.
Oh, I mean, I saw the tunnel, so I can guess exactly what happened. Yes, with your explanation. All right, let's. Okay, yeah. Block of iron, soul speed. If it dis.
Oh, Dom
He's
might get a
infiltrating the
sharpness
bastion.
5 axe.
Oh, that.
You can't get the. Oh, there we go.
There's obsidian. He could disenchant the book if he has the grindstone.
Oh, true. Oh, I see.
That's why there was a
There's not.
grindstone in the
Hold on a
vaults.
second.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
What?
there goes my teammate. Hey, you know what? I think we did a pretty good showing.
Calling it now. Comp is probably gonna clip that, or someone who's watching my stream is probably gonna clip it. I guarantee it.
what?
I think he presses it so randomly sometimes, so he just D-dot.
Yeah, it's. I didn't even realize there's a hole right there. If you look up.
And we were still wondering how many teams noticed the sand in the vaults. And I'm thinking not many. And this was my only time that I could be sneaky about the sand because now everyone knows. Though to be fair, you know, I was very sneaky about it, and actually brewing potions still a long shot.
Honestly, if we're gonna do another one of these, because I want to like have more of these, because these are very unique UHCs.
Yeah, they are, and I like that. You know, it makes PvE the challenge again.
I also like that.
Interesting. Dom might miss out a big opportunity here because
I know he's right under the chest.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
there's a
don't know.
sharpness
I might have-
5
Honestly,
gold
I
axe
don't know.
above
I
his
don't
head.
think I'd probably guarantee because they what is there? Sharpness 2 iron sword.
Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna miss
Like
it.
one has a sharpness 2 iron sword. One has tons of like healing now.
But I what I have to check, and I didn't, is can you craft a brewing stand with blackstone?
Yes.
And you can?
so.
Okay. Because I didn't verify.
I think Flu's next time. I think I mined like over 200 gold ingots and only got like.
Yeah,
Not even
we
enough
might have to because I forgot we nerfed the nuggets.
Because the thing is, I would have had like maybe like a stack of gold or something, like a stack of ingots.
Yeah.
Already?
The difficulty isn't supposed to be getting the gold. It's supposed to be getting the apples.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about this. So yes, next time I should. Though I do want to keep the quartz nerfed.
You can keep the quartz nerf. That I never. No one really uses quartz and.
You could also make it so that you mine the crimson and the warped leaves with hose, and those give you apples.
Yes, that would be a fairly easy script to make.
Yeah, the answer is yes, you can make a brewing stand out of blackstone.
I've got a question. How come glowstone drops regular glowstone instead of dust?
I wonder what would happen at the end of the UHC.
That's another Brodator thing.
At the end of the UHC, can I like be put like in like survival like with the gold armor so I can see what would have happened? I mean, after the UHC is over.
Oh, so basically, we wouldn't have been. No, we don't. Yeah, so
Oh wait, the plugin won't work like that. I don't think.
So it's a thing. It doesn't drop glowstone dust to avoid the crafting of brewing of tier 2 potions.
Oh, I see. I was trying to be sneaky and make the spectral arrows.
But you could maybe I should have mentioned because not everyone knows. But on the server we do have a custom recipe for spectral arrows, and you either just add the glowstone or glowberries to your arrows, and you craft the spectral arrows like that.
Oh, that's a good solution to arrow problems instead of just like double arrows.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the main purpose is actually just to give more use to the glowberries, especially considering that most of the time we have UHCs where the nether is off. but we still, you know, wanted the possibility of. I think Dom is actually still gonna try and
Oh my
okay.
god.
Still gonna try to get that chest.
Oh, he can kill all of them.
Actually, they're all trapped in the hole now. Yeah, he can slay.
Slay. It's so tanky. What the heck?
Oh, they're tanky, right? They're really tanky.
Oh wait, I'm what? Dang it! I forgot to re-whitelist myself. Re-whitelist me.
Nope.
Wait, so is that the end of my stream?
Hold on. Whoops. There's no player names.
Whitelist bad.
All right. Go back. You can go hop on.
Okay, and put me in spectator.
All right, now he's gonna find the axe, no doubt.
Wow.
There you go. He's got the axe.
Arrows.
He's got a gold block. He's in full gold.
He's got He's got enough obsidian to craft the enchant table. Does he have the grindstone or not?
I don't think so. He put my head away. I don't think he knows you can make golden heads.
Oh. Yeah, I think,
honestly, like one of these should be hosted like every month or something.
Is that okay to tell him?
Yes, it is. It is. Go, hop on and tell him.
I wish I knew how to host UHCs.
Oh, it's well, you know, considering the fact that even I can pull it off, it's not that difficult. Once you have a server that is, you know, configured to do it, like this one, Brodator is mainly the one, because the first one that we had, like, I set it up, but the more recent servers have been set up by Brody, and Brodator has you know, created a lot of commands to make hosting simpler, and there's a lot of things you can do with just one command. And
is Fel here or something, or is he? Or did he leave?
Fel was here, but maybe he didn't want to stay.
Honestly,
you know.
if Pac watched that or something, he'd probably be laughing his head off.
Oh, what's your tunneling skills?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing he's like, oh look, there's still one. Oh. No.
Oh, Alex Y. Alex Y. So she'll be happy to finally be able to spec now. What did I? Oh, Alex is already spectating. Oh, spec is not. Alex is not spectating correctly. What is this?
You have to opt me so I can do it myself or something.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm doing the command on you. Like, what game mode are you in currently?
Should be in survival.
Yeah, because
unless I've been put into an adventure or something.
But it says Alex is already spectating. What the heck? Okay,
No,
let's go.
Oh, I spawned at Ambition Live.
Oh, Dom got a golden apple.
I think he made the
Two of
head.
them.
Do I need to?
Oh, he made a head.
Oh, you can see his inventory. I see.
Yeah, I think Dom. Even if
You're opt, Alex. Can you do /spec yourself?
I just tried. It said I'm. What I'm gonna
The thing is,
you're
if,
already spectating. Like, what the heck?
If Great Team gets to the bottom of the bastion, then they'll have a ton of gold and iron and the diamond chestplate and arrows.
Could you log out and log back in, Alex? You're opt, so that you don't need a whitelist.
I just put the Turtles Weekly minigames. I did something extremely stupid.
Okay, let's see.
Well, at least it wasn't like a thing on.
There you go.
At
All
least,
right.
like,
So we
went
just
down
needed
a-
you to relog.
Yeah. I'm so annoyed that I died to the skeleton. I almost got it too.
It's alright. I mean, I fell in a 1x1 hole that's so unnoticeable. Even like any player could do it, even a speedrunner.
Yeah. So Great Team is tackling a bastion, and they didn't properly. Fruit Logic almost got killed by a brute there because they didn't block it off properly.
What did I die? Did you
But
see where I died? I can't remember exactly where it was.
I did not. The border does stop eventually.
I think it was it neg pause? I think it was neg pause. Yeah, just okay on the side.
It shrinks, but
We're still
eventually it
pretty
stops.
Still pretty far away. It's at 500.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bastion.
Well, I want, because I also wanted to give everyone plenty of time to explore and find bastions and get in danger.
Yeah.
If it was just a sprint to go to 0-0, surviving would have been a lot easier. There'd be also, a lot less loot.
The only reason why I basically, what was that called again? The only reason why I basically dug, like, a lot was to mostly try to find, like, I would have probably, I think probably would have been, like, another, like, a different UC fruit logic. Like, unless you want to, like, lower it to, like, the minimum, like, unless you want to, if you want to keep the gold nuggets nerfed slightly, you probably could, but just make it, like, the minimum, like, 6 or something. Wait, let me check the Minecraft,
I'll have to ask Brody what the command is for that one.
Let me check. It's usually about 3 to 6 nuggets.
Oh
no! I just missed it. He goofed.
I'm looking for where I died.
Oh, he had a lot of loot.
He had some loot, yes.
What was that?
Fruit can probably heal with his head.
I just can't find where.
You should place a block right there to prevent him from.
Like, Noah should not have died there. I mean, that wasn't the kind of place where it's easy to keep the brutes out of range. I think he doesn't know how to tackle the brutes much. So, what was the game plan there, Noah?
Kill the brutes.
You wanted to actually kill the brutes.
I've killed 4 of them so far.
Right, but I'll do a little bit of a backseat gaming here, and point out that the brutes, while they pack a nasty punch, they don't have reach.
Yeah, so I was surprised as to how it hit me from
he looked
where
like
it
he was
was.
safe.
It was not in range to hit me.
No,
Sure.
it was.
I suppose it was, as I did get hit.
Though, yeah, I see the loot pile, and I'm not sure where he was and where you were. But I mean,
It's changed a little bit since then. But yeah, I don't know how we got hit either.
Yeah, it is what it is. Our first bastion, we got no iron, no armor from it. So we've just been running around trying to find. The main thing that we were fighting for is a lava bucket, because a lava bucket, like, you no longer have to worry about hoglins or brutes. Like, those are just dealt with.
All right. The brutes, yes. The hoglins. Do you know the easiest technique to get rid of the hoglins?
Absolutely not.
Okay, neither of you. Okay, maybe that explains something. So in the 2 tree biomes, there's warped mushrooms. Yeah, the little blue ones. And the hoglins are afraid of those. So what you want to do is collect a lot of these warped mushrooms, and every time you see a hoglin, you plant that thing in the ground in front of them, and they run away.
Unfortunately, you can only plant those in the grass.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
We got into the bastion, and we just could not, like.
Yeah. The hoglins that are in the bastion. Yeah. Those are. Yeah.
There was just nothing to deal with.
Yeah.
I was down to 2.5 hearts.
And unlike the brutes, these guys have a lot of range. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of us got destroyed by hoglins. Our game was drastically altered after that point. A hoglin hit me from like 5 blocks below me and threw me up in the air.
But you... I entirely missed that PvP. My God.
My God.
Alright, I can kill Michael Flames.
I was so busy, like, commenting your death. Oh, that was a... Oh. All right, well, in order to avoid spoilage, I'm going to leave this room and go back to my spectating area.
Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, that was a bastion fight. Oh, Dom was still here?
He was just AFK.
Oh my goodness, he was AFK? That was not an actual fight?
No.
Oh. Oh, rip. That's usually normally Michael. I think if he'd had known, he probably or realized, but he wouldn't have. Yeah, because the usual way is that, hey guys, I'm going AFK. You type that in chat. Don't attack, and like people know. That
Well, what I do is I log off.
Or you can log off. But the thing is, if you log off, you're like you're not going to be able to log back in because of the whitelist.
You have to turn it on and off, on and off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're newcomers to the whole.
Yeah. That's sad. That one. That's too bad.
I love the space rocket.
Oh yes.
Oh, by the way, it's 1v1 now.
Well, it's between Fruit and Michael.
Yeah.
Dom is asking what the meetup means. Oh yeah, well I mean meetups should normally be with the same timing as the border, but I think I think the border was miscalculated in chat. We put it at 6,000 minutes, and I think it closes way too slowly. 6,000 seconds rather. I think the borders are going to be a little too slow. But now that we're down to the last two players, it's really up to them to set up a meeting here. So No, it's fine, Kadri. I'm really rusty in terms of hosting UHCs. And yeah, there were some elements that I didn't think about. Notably the nerfed nuggets. The nerfed nuggets.
Oh yeah, that was a pain in the ass for us.
Mm-hmm. No, actually, for all teams, everyone has low health because gold is normally in a Nether UHC. The gold is fairly easy to come by, so you don't.
It's usually like 3 to 6 like nuggets, but it's like 1 to 2.
Yeah. So
we're basically mining 9 gold thing for 1 ingot.
Right, exactly. So normally, the challenge in a Nether UHC is not to get the gold. The challenge is to get the apples.
Also, this tree should be Also, the UHC difficulty on these is usually on normal instead of hard.
True. Perhaps is brute and hoglin damage increased at hard?
Yes, they're increased at hard.
Oh.
So they hurt. There's a reason why Pack put it at normal difficulty.
Mm-hmm. So what about peaceful? Would peaceful work? Or?
Peaceful brutes don't spawn, but they're completely passive.
Fair.
Big ones are passive.
And also you don't take hunger, so.
Yeah, Brody has it set up that in the UHC starting commands, it puts the game difficulty at hard. So like hosting another UHC, I'd have to then manually put another difficulty change afterwards to normal.
Michael is going the wrong way.
Well, is Michael? No, that's Fruit Logic. Okay, I was like, is Fruit Logic hoping to get apples from this? Or?
Oh no, she's digging now.
Just getting lovely blocks.
No, he is going the wrong way. He's going the wrong way. 0-0's this way. 0-0 is southwest of him.
How many times in a row? How many times in a row do you think I'm going to teleport to Fruit Logic? There you go.
Okay, hopefully he's now realized. It looked like he was already coming from there, so I don't quite understand.
Is fruit at 0-0 already, or
Pretty much.
pretty much? Okay.
It's around about 2050, 2070, that sort of thing.
Alright.
I'm just checking my OBS. I'm just creating a clip right now.
Yeah, but with some changes, I think we'll be able to do another Nether UHC at some point.
That'll be fun.
Hopefully, there's going to be a little more people. But as I mentioned, like it's been so long since we've hosted a game, I think nobody checks the nobody checks anymore. Oh. I know that was Alex's spectator head.
Yeah, I was just zooming.
All right, but I mean, Michael is here. Where's the Fried? And Fried is up there.
I
okay,
thought I was thinking
cool.
of the Minecraft member Michael.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
yeah,
see,
not
when I
that
see
one.
Mikey, I keep thinking it was Mike Hale, so.
One green galaxy.
Yeah, I was when he joined, I was wondering why he sounded different.
So it's a matter of
He's now camped up in that hideout, which is great because
because Fruit will never know.
Unless he says something.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, unless he says something like "waiting for you at 0-0."
Yeah, they're both at other sides of 0-0.
Yeah, the difficulty with the 0-0 in the Nether is that there's several different heights. I did put 2 vines to go up and down more easily. I don't know if that will ever come into play, but there's 2 vines that let you climb all the way up.
Or did he just bow? Oh, there, I can see the name.
Combat.
How do you know? I don't see anything.
It would be very difficult to see the name from up here.
I saw like someone like have a bow or something.
That might be a scout.
Can you just
Mm-hmm.
Should we just say that you're both in render distance?
Yeah, hold on.
Hey, was that Y53 now?
Oh yeah, I think they see each other now.
Do they?
I mean, they're both within render distance.
Mm-hmm. Come out, Michael. Michael, if you're shifting,
Get out.
if you're shifting in there, he's not going to see you.
I just got
Oh god, there's 2 people. I forgot that. I realized I switched on both tabs, so just like it's like an echo.
Michael.
Probably should make them like warped or something.
Are you really gonna lay the ambush, Michael? That's what you're gonna do? I mean, I guess Fruit Logic is good at PvP, so I suppose it's scary.
You can see him.
I think he's gonna.
No, he shifted in there, so you can't see him.
No, you can see him through. Oh no, it's just on mine. You can see him through the doors.
No, not with the vanilla textures of the doors.
Just walks past him.
I wonder if he's trying to build like another.
Yeah, I mean, Michael, if you actually have to go, get out of the thing and fight him.
Get out of the house.
Yeah.
Bird is waiting for you.
Oh well, okay. Now there's an unwanted guest nearby now.
What's the unwanted guest? The Oh, I think he unshifted.
Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't.
I just told him where he was. Why? Oh, now the brute is coming after. Oh no!
The Hoglin. Will the Hoglin get the kill?
Yes.
Oh!
This is why you don't. This is why you don't waste your own
Oh,
time.
the penguins are angry. Oh, they're angry at the Hoglin.
Yeah, they might actually save him.
They're shooting each other. There's another one, by the way.
Yeah, there's another Hoglin, yeah.
That's why you automatically have those green things. I would say because he's like waiting by the door. He probably
Yeah, no,
like,
he's hoping that that fruit's gonna come by and just open the door and get an arrow to the face. But
he heard the door sound.
But you know, I don't know that fruit is yeah, fruit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what fruit would do. Yeah.
Fruit is more intelligent than Michael is.
Nice trap, Michael. That did not work out.
Oh, he's gonna go through the.
Oh! Oh, I did not expect that. Well, there it is. We've got our winning team. Who was Michael's teammate again? I don't even remember who Michael was with.
Got the only 3 kills. Or 2 kills.
Yeah, all the only kills, yep.
How does my relog?
Oh,
Oh, it doesn't whitelist me. Oh well. I'm in my stream.
yeah, same thing here, because I got a lot of cleaning up to do on the server here. And maybe I'll have a chat with Brody about what we could, yeah, how I could change things for next time.
The default.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can also see what I can do as well.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone in stream, thank you very much for tuning in on and witness the experiment gone, well, the things that went well, the things that went not quite as good that we hopefully can fix next time. But yeah, it's always interesting, the Nether UHC, how, especially with the difficulty being at hard, not merely normal, how difficult it is to survive the PvE. I'm sure everyone was... well, you know, very stressed players, I'm sure. But thank you very much for watching. And hey, maybe next time you can play. All right.